Well, I have fallen in love with this place, everyone. This is the San Diego Botanical Garden, and we are standing in one of two children's gardens, and we happen to have the president and CEO of the San Diego Botanical Garden, Julian Duval, with us, who's going to be our guide today.
Welcome.
Thank you so much. Where are we standing right now?
Right now we're in the Seeds of Wonder Children's Garden. And you know, it's the reason we have two children's gardens is the fact that kids really do deserve to be outdoors. You know, there's so much to keep children indoors these days, but it's a crime not to have them connected to the wonder and beauty of nature, and that's what we get done here.
Tell me what they do when they come here.
You know, that's a very good question, and a lot of people think we have a children's garden because we're going to sit children down and we're going to teach them about photosynthesis or something, and that's not the idea.
No.
The idea is to have children outdoors exploring and having their imaginations stimulated by the wonder and beauty of nature. That's the essence of it.
And so you're right on top of research that's been done about children and nature. We know it's great for adults, but what does it do to stimulate kids?
Well, I think that, it's the millennial parents that are bringing children here. The kids don't come by themselves, and I think those parents are wizened to the fact that their children are developing, their senses are developing, their ideas about things are developing, and they need to be connected to the living world that they really are going to exist in. You know, there's so much virtual reality available to everybody these days, and especially children, and it's very seductive. And kids only have so much time to spend in their day, and these parents think they should be outdoors.
Yep, absolutely. So this is one of two. Tell me what the kids experience differently in both children's gardens.
Well, they're different in the sense that their size is different. Actually, I have to tell you a little bit of secret behind the Seeds of Wonder one. This was meant to be temporary because we were exploring the idea of doing the larger Hamilton Children's Garden, right? But after we opened that one and word got out that we were going to close this one, we got almost protested beyond the fact.
I bet.
Well, so many children had fallen in love with this. This is where little Johnny and Mary had discovered they weren't alone in the universe. And so the parents said, no, you can't close this. So we have two children's gardens. And this Seeds of Wonder is probably meant a little bit better to the little bitty kids, you know, because it's a little more intimate, it's a little more enclosed spaces and that. And the Hamilton Children's Garden may be a little older. There's a little more opportunity to explore in a greater space.
I think that's fantastic, because when you think of going to a botanical garden as an adult, you think of walking through a garden and just seeing beautiful flowers. This is such an alive, interactive place, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And
I think
growing.
Everything's always changing in a living garden, of course, whether you like it or not. But I think you touched on something very important, the fact that this is actually very interactive. This is meant to have children have their hands on things and interact with things. And early on when we first started to do this, some people thought, well, gee, children are going to mess up the garden, they're going to break. You know, kids don't do that actually. If you design it properly, and you can do this at home as well too, kids need to have a place where they can get their hands in the dirt.
Well, and it also teaches them respect for nature as well.
That's a very good point.
So this is a great place
That's
to
a very
do
good
that.
point,
Yes.
exactly. And they learn that very, very handily.
So we've got the kids handled. I want you to tell us what is beautiful about the San Diego Botanical Garden for adults and for families.
Well, how do I start that one? We have 37 acres here. We have 26 different vignettes of different gardens, including the two children's gardens, of course. And it's always changing because Mother Nature is never static, you know. And we have this, the San Diego Botanic Garden is also located in what do we call the kind of the Goldilocks Zone of climate, meaning that it's just perfect for so many different kinds of plants. And we enjoy that. So we have over 4,000 different kinds of plants here. Bamboo garden, rainforest. We're building a conservatory too that's going to open this summer also. And subtropical fruit garden. I mean, on and on and on. There's a lot to see here.
Julian, thank you so much. And I'll tell you, this is the place to get the wiggles out for adults and for kids.
Very good point.
And for more information, if you come to San Diego, it's a must-see. And you can go online, sbdgarden.org.